Here we go, okie dokie guys. We are now into the game. Let's fix up the title there as well. Of course, we are in the grand final. Winner taking home a very nice M-Wave either gift card or Sennheiser gaming headset, thanks to mwave.com.au. Big shout out to the guys from M-Wave as well for supporting competitive Down to One and making these tournaments with their awesome prizes possible. So it looks like right now, 1 minute into the round, let's take a look. We've got someone heading to Karaborum. Don't Shoot Me here. Looks like he's actually is this Don't Shoot Me or a Bix? This might be... No, this is Don't Shoot Me from the looks of things. Looks like he was thinking of heading towards the airfield. Decided not to. Nitro FPS in the meantime. He's around here. He's going to be fine. Just heading around the place. Who else have we got here? So let's take a look. Red 13 from the looks of things. Going to be heading across towards, again, Karaborum. So he does actually spot someone there. Of course, no guns just yet, only 2 minutes into the round. And it looks like Ancient here now. He may even be heading towards the garbage dump, if I had to guess. It looks like it could actually be a garbage dump. Almost. No, he's actually just heading a little bit east of spawn. He's close to the garbage dump, so definitely could decide to go there. Or Tirich-Mer. Tirich-Mer, of course, had it since release, but right now it looks like he is going to be heading towards the garbage dump. Always a good place to get a Vitya as SMG. The garbage dump actually has higher spawn rates for weapons than any residential spawning area, but lower spawn rates than somewhere like the airfield or the US military base. So great thing about the garbage dump, of course, is that because no one really usually goes there, it can be a very effective place to loot. You know, you normally, even if you don't get a firearm from there, you're going to get yourself enough food and water to last for, I'd say, almost half the round from the garbage dump, maybe even more. So right now it looks like we've got Swaglord 9000, aka a Bix here at the airfield. You can see him heading across, and in the fuel tank there, from the looks of things. So looks like the Abixinator. Yes, no, the scope bug. Well, the good news is for all of our spectators is that we don't actually get the scope bug in spectating, which is very good news. So for right now, though, it looks like we're getting Don't Shoot Me here. He's going to be looting up the Northern Outlook. Nitro FPS as well. It's going to be fine. Lots of people, I can see, lots of people picking up weapons, looting up everything right now as well. So lots of general interactions going on. But let's take a look who this is here. Spectating. We've got Retro Men here as well. So the playable area has just decreased, has just come into effect. Retro Man there doing the business with that M4. Take a look as well. We've got Swaglord 9000, aka Bix, with a nice little attachment on his gun there. Of course, Bix was last week's winner. Oh no, and that's not good for a Bix. I'm not too sure what's happening there, but he's just dropped. There we go. Might have been a bit of a lag spike from a Bix there, or on the spectator cam. But the Swaglord has been killed. Let's take a look at who did the business there. Who did the work? That was Don't Shoot Me. So the Early Access podcast doing work there. Oh, and Red, let's take a look. Hopefully Red's not dead. Oh, no, he's not. There we go. Okay, so the first death of the round is a Bix, last week's winner. So we're going to be shaking it up this match for sure. Playable area is working well at the moment. Nitro FPS here. Interesting how Nitro FPS always chooses to go this way from the looks of things, and just sort of comes around the back of the airfield. And like I said, there are some dotted crates around there. Crates, of course, fairly reliable spawns. You're always going to get something out of them, whether it be even just a little bit of foodstuffs, maybe some water. Fairly common to find crowbars and axes in them as well. Maybe even a Vityaz or a Makarov if you're lucky. But right now again, switching over to Red 13. Looks like he's got himself a gun of some description. Not entirely sure what that one is, but going to be pretty happy with that one. Going to be picking himself up a crowbar as well, so picking himself up a nice little secondary weapon. Of course, the crowbar probably the weakest out of all of the melee weapons. For those that don't know, has the lowest base damage and also the lowest bleed chance and bleed severity out of all of the melee weapons. But it does look pretty cool, and it is a crowbar, so it has got that going for it. And also probably is the easiest weapon, easiest melee weapon to hit, just because of its kind of fairly large, long hitbox as well. So it looks like right here, Ancient having a few troubles with snakes. I think that was at least one, maybe even two snakes that aggroed onto him, although we can see there in the distance, that is the chopper coming in for the airdrop. And Ancient's got two snakes on him. Oh no. Not good news for the Ancient man. He's going to be trying to get the axe onto it there. Oh. Oh. He's going to get it, I believe. There, he got it. Okay, well done, Ancient. Fair effort. I think does he still have one snake on him? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, but still looking good for the Ancient man. Right here, Retro Man got his eyes on the crate, so he's been kind of hanging around here near Aras for most of the round so far. He's on about 75% health, a little bit under 50% thirst and hunger as well, so not doing too badly there. And definitely getting his eyes on the crate, and you can see the shadow of the snake on the rock as well, which obviously freaked him out a little bit. Freaked me out a little bit there as well, so looks like he might be having to deal with that snake fairly soon. So right now we've got Don't Shoot Me at the Airfield. He's got that Vityaz SMG and looking fairly good. Nitro FPS again, kind of playing it safe, wanting to from the looks of things just really... Oh, no, he's actually taking some shots. He's not able to play it safe any longer. I think that's from Don't Shoot Me there. The Early Access Podcast is getting some early shots onto Nitro FPS, who does not have any weapon at the moment, and I don't even think he's running the martial arts perk, so not fantastic news for him. It's looking a bit like right now the hot zone is actually at the airfield, so it might be a bit of a chance for Nitro FPS to kind of get away from it all at the moment. Let's have a flick through. Oh, some shots were actually just coming across. Let's swap back. Who was that? Taking some shots. I think we've got... yeah, Don't Shoot Me here. Was actually getting a few shots, of course, from this range. The Vityaz, not particularly effective. So we'll probably be struggling a bit with that one to try and get it to hit from that range. But right now it is... I think this was... yeah... whoever this was, Retro Man, I want to say, yeah, Retro Man. Retro Man getting a few shots across as well onto Nitro FPS potentially, or certainly will be able to very, very shortly. And again, Red 13, he's actually near the airfield as well at the Southern Farm. So he's taking a look over at the airfield. We've got lots of players near this airfield area. And good to see Don't Shoot Me there is able to climb down from that ladder safely. He's going to be fine there. And just able to jump off that one easy peasy. The playable area has decreased, and he's actually outside of it. Takes one tick of damage before he gets back inside as well. So, going to be getting that Gatorade, or getting that generic sports drink brand, whatever you want to call it. Red 13 there is also very low on thirst, so potentially doesn't have any drink there either, which is not good news for Red 13. Oh no, he's actually taking some shots as well. I think that's from Retro Man. Retro Man hitting a lot of them. Hit 2 so far. One more is all it's going to take. Actually, I tell like one more after that. He's just taken another tick from Thirst. And that next Thirst tick, if that doesn't kill him, Retro Man will. There we go. And that is the end of him. So GG's to the Red 13 man. If we take a swap over here, it's looking like this was Retro Man. Retro Man forced to bust out the Makarov pistol as well. Definitely used a lot of rounds taking Red 13 down there as well. So Red 13 is out of action here. So playable area is going to decrease soon. Let's take a look. Who do we have left? Retro Man, Ancient, Nitro FPS, and Don't Shoot Me. Here, Retro Man only with the Makarov. I think everyone else pretty much does have the primary weapon right here. Yeah, it's looking like they do. Don't Shoot Me here with that Vityaz SMG. Bit of a fun fact about the Vityaz while we're here. It's sort of like the father of the Bison, or rather the child of the Bison. That would make more sense since it came later. So it should be familiar to anyone who's shot a Bison in DayZ before. And it's looking like at the moment, Don't Shoot Me, just playing it safe, peeking around these rocks nice and cautiously. And I actually like this style of play here from Don't Shoot Me. So definitely working out for him so far, like we saw last round. Went down to the last two. And whoever this is, I can see here, Nitro FPS, from the looks of things, still only has that axe. So unlike last round where it seemed like he was absolutely kitted out from start to finish, only got the axe so far, although isn't doing too bad in terms of health and water. Ancient though, I'm not even sure. Ancient doesn't even have an axe. Ancient's got nothing. So Ancient's going to have to pull off something fairly special right now, or at least hope that he can find a weapon here in the southern farm. Maybe even pick himself up a rock, which rock's fairly potent at the moment. Rocks, for those that don't know, deal 40 damage base, which of course is multiplied by 4 times for a headshot. So if you can find yourself a rock and if you can aim it correctly, as the hot zone hits near Ancient there. Oh no! There we go, took him down with the axe. Oh, and he did actually have an axe, the Invis axe, but there we go. Whoever that was, that's going to be Retro Man going down. The Ancient axing him. Silent Step perk. There we go. And I tell you what, that is why the Silent Step perk was nerfed about 2 patches ago, because it is very, very potent. May even need another nerf after that one. I tell you what, that was very, very strong play there by Ancient, but that's exactly what we want. If you've got an axe, you should be able to use it to your playstyle. So Ancient, they're going to be happy with that pickup. Gets himself an M4, gets himself a Makarov, and he is going to be, well, it gets himself into the running for 3rd prize. So right now we do have 1, 2 and 3 in the match. Just need to find out who places where, who will be the last man standing in down to 1 here in our weekly cup number 2. Right now, whoever this is, Nitro FPS, playing it nice and safe. Now he does only have the axe, so it's hiding in the bush. I'm not too sure if that's going to work at range. The bushes, I mean, they do provide some cover, but yeah, definitely a really good effort there from Retro Man. I actually quite liked his style of play throughout the rounds as well today. Hope to see Retro Man later on in future tournaments. And right now 15 minutes in, playable area still decreasing. Looks like Ancient or Nitro FPS here, a little bit of trouble. Everyone just playing it very, very safe, and we can see whoever this is. Actually, this is Ancient, so is someone else very close to Ancient? So we've got Ancient in the southern farm. Here with the Vityaz's Don't Shoot Me. Nitro FPS is with that axe in a little bit of trouble, so the playable area again getting very, very small. And looks like these guys are in it at the moment. And I think, just looking from the way that Nitro FPS is playing here, he might have spotted Ancient down there in the southern farm. He's kind of hiding in the bushes and looking directly at it. So if Ancient pops his head at the Nitro FPS, obviously not going to be able to do too much with that axe. But certainly going to be able to give it a try. So don't shoot me there. Coming across the ridge of the hill with that VTAS SMG. I don't think he's expended too many bullets either, so probably may even still have the full 60 round double clip in that VTAS, so definitely enough to take out all two other members that are left in the game. And Ancient here, this is what, you know, we do typically see Ancient playing. Like Ancient, very, very strong in the defensive play, and well, with a M4, the high, I think it's actually the highest fire rate from memory. Yeah, the highest fire rate gun in the game. Why not play at close quarters like this? Absolutely. Definitely a strong way to play it right here. Don't shoot me again. Just popping around. Nitro FPS playing it out. And Nitro, he's probably going to have to move fairly soon because like we can see, you know, he doesn't actually have much food or water left, much thirst or hunger left in the menu, so he's actually going to be popping out. Ancient there, seeing if he could spot anyone. Couldn't quite though. I'm not too sure how close Nitro FPS is to Don't Shoot Me, though he may be getting fairly close at the moment. Surely he is. Don't Shoot Me here, just getting himself perched up onto these rocks with the VTAS as the playable area decreases, and looks like Nitro FPS may even be heading in towards town. He's got to be very, very careful. I'm not too sure if he did see Don't Shoot Me on the Early Access podcast. No, it looks like he's just ducked behind cover again. So does not have eyes on the southern farm right here, but this is where we are going to end this grand final. So unfortunately for Ancient, there is actually a well in the southern farm, so hopefully he doesn't run into that one again. The old physics bug in Unity 4 is fixed in Unity 5, I do believe. Luckily it's not my code that shot Ancient up there, but it looks like right here Nitro FPS is coming around the corner, and I'm not too sure where is... or he may have actually just missed Nitro here, although ooh, they must be so close to actually seeing each other. Okay, so Nitro FPS there. Looks like he's just looting something. So it's rare that it's 2 damage unusable. There's a tip for anyone, because of course when you shoot a weapon, that is the gun maintenance mechanic, or the gun durability mechanic. Of course, you'll see when you're playing in first person, the bottom right shows the durability of whatever weapon you're holding. And of course, for primary weapons, anytime they get shot, that will decrease their durability up until a point where it becomes unusable. Of course, it takes a few shots to do that, but definitely a tactical option if you want to. And right here we've got, oh, actually I think Ancient and Nitro FPS here, very, very close. Ancient here, oh, he is going to be able to hear Nitro FPS though, so ooh, this is going to be tricky. This is going to be very, very tricky. I like what Nitro's doing here. Of course, when you crouch, you only your movement noises are decreased quite substantially to about 20% of their original volume, your footsteps that is. So, strong bit of play there. And Ancient, oh, he's looking right at the door. He's ready. Oh, I think he may have just even heard. And he's going to come in through the door, gets shot up, and oh no! Oh no! Ancient, he's been taken out. Look at that. Oh, That was some good jumping there by Nitro. Tell you what, the Nitro man making the jumps count, and right here he's in the doorway and bleeding as well, but manages to find himself a bandage. Great news for Nitro FPS. In the meantime, Early Access Podcast, aka he's actually, don't shoot me, he's actually lost all of his thirst, lost all his water. He does actually see someone, so he's going to be able to spot Nitro. FPS, and Nitro takes him out. Beautiful shot from Nitro. Look at that. Oh, wow. Nice shot, Nitro. Brilliant shot to end.